glove back on. It's time to walk. So I'm out walking. Um, as always, no real agenda or things. Well, not as always, because sometimes I might have a question or something. But right now, it's just walking and an occasional talk. So it's Tuesday. My week has started off well, going in the right direction. Uh, I feel like I'm in a spot where my habits are easier to get done. And so I'm just moving forward. And easier, easier doesn't always mean that it's easier. I know that makes no sense, but let me say this. Because I when it's hard, you have to think about it and you have to like put this momentum and motivation behind it. But sometimes when it's easy, it can get monotonous and feel like, what's the point? We just did this yesterday. It seems like the same old type of thing. But it's quite important. Like that's when it really counts. So, yeah, like I said, my habits, even though they may seem more to me right now, they feel simpler, I'll say. It makes it it's just a different kind of feel that now I have to keep going, even though I don't have that momentum of this is you know, something I have to push towards or need motivation for, which is, you know, fun. I'll say the word fun, but can be like addicting if that's what you're used to. And I'm used to having something that I have to strive for or like push to get done. And so having my goals kind of be more routine now makes those less likely or less what is it called, dopamine triggering. And that's okay, because have you ever heard of like a dopamine detox? It's really I don't think I've ever like said, oh yeah, I'm doing a dopamine detox, but my life just happens to be where I got off of like Facebook and Instagram, and the more time I spend doing these habits, the less dopamine I get from, you know, the chase of it or the thrill of it, because it's just, you know, my life's activities. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. My same old, same old. Yes, the snow is still here. This is still the snow from last week. There's a little bit of snow falling. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not much, like nothing to write home about. It's actually warmer today than it has been. It's like, I think like 32 degrees. So it's really not uncomfortably cold to me. That's relative. Of course, if you're not from the Midwest, that might seem like quite cold, but it's really, you know, it's all right. Crazy enough, today, I don't know what they thought was going to happen because they canceled school, so they must have really thought it was going to be a something serious, or maybe they didn't know, because it has been, you know, the little flurries have been coming down. But with the temperature not at freezing, it's not like it's icy or anything. So I don't know. They could have went to school today, if you ask me. They've gone to school on days where it was worse. You know, look at the street. You see that? It's clear. And this is not ice. This is just a little moisture. But yeah. So yes, like I was saying before about the habits. Even when it's cold, even when it's hot, the habits remain. They stay the same. Now, of course, if it's dangerously hot or dangerously cold, which is up to my interpretation, okay? So, if it's, yeah, I decide if it's too hot or too cold. But, and right now I decide it's cool, it's fine. So, yeah, I'm trying to find the balance between doing the walk and talks because I want to uh, share more time on YouTube so that I can reach my goals and things like that while also enjoying my walk. So I'm trying to look up more so I'm not necessarily looking at my phone to try to get there. Let me see. Anyway, so yeah, um, just trying to get the best of both worlds. So this is basically me walking and talking, nothing to write home about. Let me see. Let me see. Yep. All right. So again, this is not necessarily, I'm not looking to be quote unquote entertaining or anything like that. Just looking to be. And if somebody decides to watch me walk or wants to walk with me virtually, I'm down for it. I'm down for a walk and talk, a virtual walk and talk. But yeah, like I still got to get the walk in and I still got to enjoy the walk. And that means like me looking at the trees, me looking at the snow because it's beautiful. I guess it's going to have to be. And yeah, oh my goodness. And thank y'all for the comments. I mean, I would only respond to like comments that matter, like that are like of substance. But I still appreciate you leaving a comment. But yeah, like I said, I'm just out here enjoying the snow. And that's that. I see the kids are out here enjoying the snow too. And I just think that's so funny of like because I'm a grown up. Oh my god, he about to throw him into the snow. But anyways, I'm older, I'm not a kid. So I am supposed to be afraid of the snow and stay in the house. And they just come outside. Oh, please, he's trying to keep something. I am supposed to be afraid of the snow and stay in the house. What? Who made that rule? Like, seriously, who made that rule? Mhm. If you follow the old rules that people make for themselves, then you'll be like them. And do you really want to be like a lesser version of somebody else when you could just be you? Because walking in the snow might not be for everybody. It might not. But that doesn't have any bearings on if it's for me. This is beautiful. And it only happens when it happens. Like, it's not like it happens all year round. So I love to just be out here and see it, see what nature is giving me for the day, where I happen to be at any given time. Just what is nature providing, and this is what it's providing. And it's literally not bad. It's not bad weather out here. And I guess that's relative again, like I said, because I've been out here when it was 10 degrees, when it was in the 20s, so now it's in the 30s. It feels perfectly fine. And all of this is kind of just me testing things out. So I'm trying to find the balance in all of my things. I feel like I'm always trying to find the balance of what I want to do versus what, will get me to my goals on YouTube. And so I'm trying to figure out, like, what can I get away with as far as, can I just hold my phone and walk and, and that be the commitment? And how does that work out for me? Or do I have to, like, it's probably not gonna work if I have to put on a show, because I feel like that's what my long form videos are for. And it's not necessarily that in every video I'm putting on a show or I'm performing, because it's not my personality to do so. But my personality is loud, so therefore it lends itself to that, but like naturally. But I'm not going to like fake it. And at this time, when I'm on my walk, yeah, there's just different parts of me, different versions of me that show up at different times. And when I'm out in nature, it definitely calms me. Whether that's snow or the grass or the trees, water. I love water. So I guess that's why I kind of love snow. Yeah, it all works. It's all beautiful. I hope that you're having a good day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope that you find time for yourself. I know that can be super hard to do, so I'm not trying to minimize that. But whatever you have to do, or whatever the state of things are, you can't be available to do whatever you need to do for your family, for your community, if you aren't mentally where you need to be, if you aren't physically and spiritually taking care of yourself. So make sure that you take time. I hope that you take time to take care of yourself. I'm not going to tell you, make sure that hey, it's on you if you want to take time for yourself, or make sure that whatever that looks like in your situation. And I know some people will say, I just don't have time. It just doesn't exist in my life. And it's up to you to examine if that is really true. I think about when, like, if you look back on my videos, when I used to be like, I can't lose weight, or I believed in a set point and things like that. And I really don't want to make everything about weight. I'm just using it as an example because, again, that's what I'm doing right now, is losing weight. But that is not like, that's the least interesting thing about me. My weight is the least interesting thing about me. It just keeps coming up in my mind. So it's something that I have to tackle and be done with. And so that is what I'm doing right now. But anyway, basically we could tell ourselves things, but I think if you look for solutions instead of excuses, and I don't say that in a way of like, you gotta, your excuses, you're blah, 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 all that, the silliness that people try to make it like you have to be tough and be mentally tough and blah, blah, blah. Be rooted. Be peaceful. Be a person who you can be proud of. Be a person that you feel aligned with. Live a life that makes you smile. This life I'm living might not make you smile. Walking in the snow might not make you smile. What makes you smile? Maybe you don't have a lot of time in your day. Do you have time to get a coloring book and just color? Do you have time to get back into reading? Did you used to skate when you were little and you can get back into that? Like, like, these things don't take all day. Like, you might have 5 minutes that you could commit to doing something that makes you feel alive, that makes you feel like the person you want to be. And I think it's very easy to say, I just don't have time. It's very easy to say that. And that might be true, but it's up to you to examine that, I mean, if you're watching this, then it sounds like you do have time. You just make a choice. You just made a choice of what you would do, what you wanted to do at that time. But yeah, not really the type to want to tell you how to do your day. I'm just saying you may want to ask yourself what else can be true. Like, what else could be true? I think that question opens up a lot of things. Like, okay, that's what I've been telling myself. That's what my parents told me. That's what the people who raised me thought about themselves. And so they passed it down to me. But what else could be true? And I left my headphones at home because I was thinking about getting off here and listening to some music. But I might just listen to. So when it's snowing like this, nature is way more quiet, right? So you hear the cars and things like that, but the birds are kind of gone. I don't even know where they go. Like, where do birds go when it snows? Now, the geese, they're here, which is unfortunate for them. I don't know why they're here, but they're here, and they're making a little noise. But I don't know, something about it makes the world so much quieter, and of course, there's less people out on the road and stuff like that. So I think I'm just going to enjoy that quiet and serenity. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And I will talk to you again soon. Take care.